If your idea of a home office is a folding table, a dying chair, and a tangle of cables next to your bed, this one's for you. We're building a masculine home office that doesn't just look clean, but actually works for your life, whether you're deep in code, grinding Zoom calls, or running your side hustle after the gym. We're making a no BS, masculine office setup that combines style and function. Keep watching, because we're transforming your space step by step. First off, color. Color is the silent authority of your space. And no, whatever the landlord used doesn't count. Opt for grounded tones like grey, charcoal, brown, or navy. These colors create a calm, professional vibe that looks intentional and mature. If you want something brighter, a light grey or soft beige works well, especially in smaller rooms. Just keep it masculine and consistent and avoid the pastel explosion. For brands, check out Benjamin Moore's Chelsea Grey or Sherwin-Williams' Naval. Both are masculine, rich, and don't scream for attention. Stick with an eggshell or matte finish for walls. It hides imperfections and gives a clean, professional look without too much sheen. Start with one wall if you don't want to go full renovation mode. Use matching or complementary tones in your desk and furniture. Think black metal, dark wood tops, or matte paint textures. Add contrast with leather, brushed steel, raw wood, or even a bit of brass if you want a touch of classic polish without going full Wall Street. The goal? A space that looks built, not thrown together by a man who knows what he's doing. Paint isn't just about aesthetics. It affects your focus, energy, and even mood during long workdays. And when your space looks intentional, it quietly tells people, and yourself, that you mean business. Now that the backdrop's set, let's talk about your desk, aka your daily war zone. Your desk isn't just furniture, it's the epicenter of your productivity. You should treat it as the foundation of your entire workflow. Skip the wobbly plastic table and go for something solid: wood, steel, and clean lines. Ideally, 48 to 60 inches wide gives you breathing room without taking over your space. If you can, go for a height-adjustable desk. Standing for part of the day can help reduce fatigue and improve focus. Minimalism is key. Leave space to work, think, and eat your lunch in silence after dodging another pointless Slack message. Also, no glass tops unless you enjoy fingerprints and disappointment. Cable management? Non-negotiable. Use under-desk cable trays, Velcro straps, and a power strip with built-in USB ports to keep it clean. If your desk is messy, chances are your head is too. Start here and everything else gets easier. Keep only what you use daily on the surface. Laptop, monitor, maybe a pen holder and a notebook. You're not running NASA. Yet, your desk is your command post where you plan, build, and grind. Make it a space you actually want to sit down at every day. Now that the table's locked in, I'm going to fix that chair before it ruins your back. You're not 16 anymore. Stop sitting on whatever you found on the curb because it's probably doing your body dirty. You're likely spending 6 to 10 hours a day on this thing, so get something that's actually built for comfort and support. A good ergonomic chair changes everything. Adjustable lumbar support, breathable mesh or quality foam, tilt and height options. You want something that keeps your spine upright and your focus locked. Secret Lab? Steel case. Herman Miller. Expensive, but worth it if you're clocking in serious hours. Think of it as a piece of fitness equipment for your posture. Prolonged sitting behavior, especially on a cheap chair, can lead to adverse effects like fatigue, lower productivity, and long-term posture issues. TLDR, your $49 chair from Craigslist is literally holding you back. Upgrade, and your body will thank you. Bonus tip: match it with your build and height. Look for chairs made to support your frame. And if you're budget conscious, Check out used office supply outlets or refurbished models. You'll get pro quality for a fraction of the price. Your throne is set. Let's fix the stuff on your desk, because you're not just sitting there for decoration. If you work from home, odds are you're into tech, so lean into it. Start with a solid 27-inch monitor, IPS display, and height adjustable. Dual screen setups are a game changer if you're multitasking. Get a mechanical keyboard, bonus if it's custom built, a wireless mouse, and a decent mic for video calls. Nobody wants to hear you breathing like Darth Vader through a $10 headset. Add in a wireless charger, a USB-C docking station, and a good pair of noise-cancelling headphones. Keep your gear minimal but efficient. Mount your gear if possible, or keep it minimal and tidy. Consider a monitor arm or a laptop riser for better posture. Everything should serve a purpose and stay out of your way. Treat your setup like a performance machine, not a pile of gadgets from 6 failed hobbies. Quick check. What's one piece of peripherals in your setup you can't live without? Keyboard, mic, monitor, something else? Drop it in the comments. I want to see what kind of battle stations you guys are running. Now that the tech is sorted, let's figure out where all this stuff is going to go. Let's talk about storage. Every home office needs a proper place to stash the gear that isn't in use. A bookshelf isn't just for books anymore. Use them to store gadgets, display gear, and add personality without clutter. A mix of open shelving and closed storage works best. Stack a few actual books, the kind you've actually read. Mix in a couple of smart storage bins for your gadgets, and add 1 or 2 personal items, like a framed photo, a trophy, or even a cool whiskey decanter. Use vertical space efficiently. Floating shelves, wall-mounted organizers, pegboards, even modular units if you've got the room. Your floor shouldn't look like a tech graveyard. Storage that looks sharp makes it easier to clean up when company's coming, or when you're just tired of tripping over your own life. For example, the IKEA Kallax shelf unit offers versatile storage with options starting at $45, while the Soda Select 5 shelf bookcase provides a classic look, available for around $157 on Amazon and Walmart. Chaos is now under control. It's time to light it up, literally. Lighting can make or break the entire vibe of your office. You need layers: ambient lighting from the ceiling, task lighting on the desk, and accent lighting for depth, such as LED backlights. Under your desk or behind your monitor or a floor lamp, just don't go full RGB. And don't overlook natural light. If you've got a window, use it. Daylight boosts your mood, cuts down on eye strain, and makes the space feel more open and alive. Place your desk near the window if possible, but avoid direct glare on your screen. Look for fixtures in matte black, brushed steel, or warm bronze for a more masculine vibe, nothing too shiny. Smart bulbs are worth it too. You can adjust color temperature and brightness to match the time of day, and this can also help reduce eye strain. Cool white for daytime focus, warm tones for late night sessions. Lighting isn't just aesthetic, it affects your sleep, energy, and even focus. And bonus, good lighting instantly makes your space look more expensive. Get this right, and your whole setup levels up. Now that you can see the space properly, let's add some personality to it. Decor isn't about being fancy. It's about making the space feel like it belongs to you. A few framed black and white prints, think architectural sketches, movie posters, or abstract lines. A canvas or a metal wall sculpture can say a lot without being loud. Keep it simple and masculine. Stick to neutral tones, maybe one color accent, and nothing that screams influencer starter pack. Add personal items that actually matter. Maybe it's a signed baseball, a vintage camera, concert memorabilia, or something from a trip. Whatever it is, let your decor subtly tell your story. It's also a conversation starter for dates online meetings, or even your own reflection on a lazy Sunday when you're re-evaluating life choices. A well-decorated office isn't just for looks. It helps you feel grounded and focused in a space that's built around your life. Even if the rest of your apartment is still a work in progress, this is one space that should feel finished. Think of it as your personal retreat, a place that reflects your identity and supports your ambitions. Now let's bring some life into the room. Look, no one's asking you to become a plant dad with a collection of rare ferns. One or two well-placed, low-maintenance plants can completely change the energy of a room. Snake plant, Boston fern, or golden pothos, these don't need babysitting. They clean the air and reduce stress. There's even research from NASA confirming the air purifying effects of indoor plants. So, yeah, you can say it's science. Plants can also add texture, contrast, and make your space feel more human, especially when everything else is metal, matte black, and screens. Indoor greenery has been linked to improved concentration and mental clarity, useful when you're on your third Zoom call before lunch. Pair a dark ceramic pot or concrete planter with a tall plant in the corner or a small one on the desk and call it a day. It's about balance. Masculine doesn't have to mean boring. And nothing says, "I've got it under control," like thriving greenery next to your 27-inch monitor and wireless charging dock. Now that your home office actually looks and works like it should, check out the next video to level up the rest of your space.